In this video, we are going to build a premium animated file upload drop zone featuring an infinite pulsing neon aura using only pure HTML and CSS. Let's design a stunning user interface drag and drop file target component. We will code this responsive card step by step, hiding a native input element and stretching its hitbox completely over our custom box wrapper to handle file clicks and drags across the entire surface flawlessly. Let's begin writing out our structural HTML. Jump straight inside our visible presentation workspace using the body tag. First, we add div class drop zone. This forms our main custom graphic box that handles our presentation layout and positioning properties. Inside it, we add our native file engine tag. Input type file class drop zone input, ID file upload. This handles the actual system file selection engine behind the scenes. Directly underneath, we add a scalable vector graphic to act as an upload indicator by opening an SVG class upload-icon, fill none.
View box 002424 stroke current color stroke width 2.
Inside our vector container, we add a change the main personal company by coming SVG class upload. Inside our vector container, we draw our arrow and bracket tray using path, stroke, line cap, round, stroke, line join, round, D, M, 416 V1, A3300033H10, A330003-3 V-1, M-4-8, L-4-4, M00L88M 4-4 V12. And then we close our vector block with a closing SVG tag. Right below the graphic, we add a bold instructions paragraph line by typing P class drop zone text, containing the string text drag and drop files here. We follow that with a secondary support line typing P class drop zone subtext, containing the string text or click to browse from device. Now let's scroll right back up inside our empty style tags and write out our custom styling sheets line by line. First, we target our viewport layout panel using the body selector. Inside the body block, we write margin 0 to clear away default margins. We specify height 100 VH to lock our layout height exactly to the total vertical viewport size. We turn our viewport layout into a flex box by writing display flex and center everything dead center using justify content center and align items center. We set our tone using background color #060814 to fill our backdrop with an ultra dark cosmic blue tint. To finish the body layout, we set font family system -UI -apple -system sans -serif to render clean, native, modern system typefaces. Next, let's style our primary container card using the selector .drop-zone. We write position relative so that our inner elements can float absolutely within this box frame boundaries. We size our frame card with width 400 pixels and height 220 pixels, and tint its base using background #OF1123. We add an indigo dashed target rim line using border 2 pixels dashed #4F46E5, and curve our box corners by typing border radius 20 pixels. We center our inner text and icon by writing display flex direction column N, justify content center, and align items center. We throw in padding 20 pixels. To add inner safety margins, declare box sizing border box. To guard width dimensions, set cursor pointer. To change mouse cursors, and use overflow hidden to lock layout overflows. Now for our animation linkages. We write animation border pulse 2 seconds infinite ease in out to bind our pulsing timeline loop, and add transition background color 0.3 seconds, border color 0.3 seconds before closing the block. Let's code our mouse hover shift style by typing .drop-zone:hover. Inside, we shift to a slightly lighter dark blue tint with background color #151833 and lighten our dashed border with border color #818CF8. Now for the ultimate pure CSS drop zone hitbox trick. We type .drop-zone-input. This targets the native file upload input element. Inside, we write position absolute, top 0, and left 0. We expand it to wrap the full container size by writing width 100% and height 100%. Crucially, we write opacity 0. This hides the native generic system choose file button completely out of sight. We append cursor pointer to enforce hand indicators and use z-index 10 to close the block. This lifts our invisible native element completely over everything else inside the card, forcing any file drag actions or click gestures to register instantly across the entire 400-pixel surface. Next, let's style our vector icon by typing .upload-icon. We scale our vector drawing using width 48 pixels and height 48 pixels. Color the path lines with stroke #818CF8. Push layouts down with margin bottom 16 pixels and add transition transform 0.3 seconds ease to handle movement updates. To make the icon jump up slightly on mouse hover, we write .drop-zone:hover.upload-icon transform translate y -4 pixels. Let's style our main instruction sentence with .drop-zone-text. We color it bright using color #F3, F4, F6, add text mass with font size 16 pixels and font weight 600, and use margin 006 pixels 0 to separate lines. Let's finish up text rules with .drop-zone-subtext by typing color #64748B, font size 13 pixels, and margin 0. Finally, let's script our glowing aura timeline engine by typing, at keyframes, border pulse. At our baseline marker 0%, we declare box shadow 0000 RGBA 79, 70, 229, 0.2 and border color #4F46E5. At our peak glow surge point 50%, we expand our box shadow boundaries by writing box shadow 0020 pixels, 4 pixels RGBA 79, 70, 229, 0.4 and shift the rim to a bright indigo tone using border color #818CF8. At our concluding marker, 100%, we mirror our initial flat box state to secure a seamless loop and close out all remaining code brackets. Look at the screen now. Our drop zone component pulses with a gentle indigo shadow aura. The moment you hover over the layout, the card changes color and the icon slides up smoothly. Because our invisible file input completely masks the surface, you can drop a file anywhere on this box, and it captures it and updates your browser immediately. Thanks for watching. If you found this real-time build helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. See you next time.